These long dog days of summer, I mean, we just made it through a heat wave. Mama was parched through this heat wave. I was hitting up Dunkin' every single day, and I will continue to probably for the rest of my days, but especially this summer. Dunkin' is helping everyone stay cool this summer with its lineup of refreshers. These drinks are packed with bold, fruity flavors and served ice cold. It's amazing. Dunkin' refreshers are the perfect afternoon pick-me-up. I like to start my morning with them personally, and then sometimes I go back for a second one because I'm just feeling crazy. They come in a variety of delicious flavors, including fan favorites mango pineapple and strawberry dragon fruit. And then for a limited time, there's black cherry and there's pink pineapple. I'm going to tell you something right now, and it's a bold claim, let me tell you, but I stand behind it. Pink pineapple will change your life. It is so good. It has me feeling like I'm sitting in a pool, resort side, just living, honey. It's so yummy. Try your favorite flavor with green tea, sparkling water, lemonade, or Dunkin's all-new limeade. I haven't tried the limeade yet, but I'm going to. Usually I get my drinks made with green tea and occasionally lemonade, but I do really like the green tea. Or if you don't want to build your own, try one of Dunkin's curated refreshers like the Cherry Lime Ricky or the Ultimate Pink Daydream. The Cherry Lime Ricky, scrumptious. I could drink like 3 of these a day. They're so freaking yummy. Head to Dunkin' today and find your favorite refresher. Dunkin' refreshers contain less than 1% fruit juice. Limited time offer.
Adventures don't always go as planned. One minute you're cruising in your RV, the next your tire hits a massive pothole. Progressive is ready for you when the unexpected hits, with excellent claim service for your boat, RV, and motorcycle. Plus optional coverage like roadside assistance and on-the-water towing. Visit Progressive.com and make sure your next adventure is unforgettable, for the right reasons. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Coverage is subject to policy terms and limits.
Okay, imagine this. A honeybee is out here doing her thing in an orchard, lands on a mystery apple blossom, then carries that pollen over to a Honeycrisp tree. Fast forward a few months, and no exaggeration, something amazing is born. The sugar bee apple, packed with notes of honey, caramel, and molasses, plus an extra crisp crunch. Sugar bee apples are perfect for snacking, baking, and everything in between. Download our new free recipe book and find a store near you at hellosugarbee.com. Sugar bee apples, naturally sweet, from bee to you.
Hey, Weirdos. I'm Ash.
And I'm Alaina.
And is this Morbid?
Hello?
Hello?
Do you hear me?
Reporting live from the scene, it's you.
I'm going to ask Casey. She's dead, but she can tell me what happened.
Hey! Hi, if you haven't noticed, I'm Casey Becker.
And I'm Gail Weathers.
And this is Morbid.
It is. And Top Story.
Top Story, yep. Oh, where's Kenny?
Aww.
We should have dressed Mikie as Kenny!
Oh my god, it made him have the
and just a bag of Cheetos.
He is behind the camera right now. He's the cameraman.
Damn.
What up?
I'm really pissed we didn't do that.
Damn.
One thing that I'm not pissed about is that we are going to be performing live at Radio City Music Hall June 27th. Please go buy your tickets at Ticketmaster.com because that is the only place that you can buy them where we approved the prices and bots didn't buy them up and start selling them elsewhere,
only
jacking
place.
up the prices.
Do it!
So do it!
It's New York. Come on. It's going to be fun. It's going to be one night only. Fun, fun, fun. And,
maybe we're going to be, I said maybe, but it's not even a maybe.
Absolutely.
We're going to be dressed up.
We are absolutely going to be dressed up.
Costumes are kind of our thing.
They are. It's Halloween every day here.
We should get a costume store.
We should.
Morbid costume store.
I feel like that would ruin it though.
Oh, wow.
You know?
Okay. I guess
like if you get a whole store.
Yeah. I don't want to run a store.
I don't want to run a store.
Bye.
So forget that.
Buy that idea.
And you know what? When you pre-order my new book, just shifting gears a little bit.
Order it.
Everything is pretty bloody. You know, segue.
Sagoo.
When you pre-order my new book, The Butcher Legacy, you can submit your receipt and you can get a really cool custom spooky bookmark. I'm telling you, these bookmarks are the coolest fucking bookmarks I've ever seen.
I love it.
So cool.
I haven't seen them yet.
Oh, wait until you see them.
Oh, I want to see it.
They're so fun. Ooh. So head to my Instagram or the link to the episode, and there's going to be details on how to enter. But you need your receipt that shows that you pre-ordered The Butcher Legacy. And you will get a chance to win this really cool bookmark. And I'm telling you, you want to try to win this bookmark.
You have to
It's
show
really
it to
cool.
me after this, please.
I do.
Okay, now enough with the business because this show is brought to you by you, for you, from you, and all about you.
Hell yeah, it was.
So let's get to your motherfucking tales.
Let's do it.
I just like pointing this thing at everybody.
I like using this like it's a microphone, but this is my actual microphone and it's confusing me.
That is a little confusing.
Yeah.
I could see that. Mikey's like, please talk into the real one. That is
Oh,
not
who
Nicholas.
the is that
That's
Nicole
not
again?
Nicholas.
Is that Nicole again?
Blech.
Did we bring Nicole into this room again?
Nicole out of
Nicholas
here.
is going to be mad.
I know. He doesn't like
He
when
hates
Nicole
when we
shows
do
up.
that. He hates that shit.
I don't blame him. You go first. You like to
Okay.
read the first tale.
You go, you like it.
I can't get over how much you look like. Like, you always do a good job with your costumes, but I think this one takes the cake. He's touching you. I kind of wanted him to be like, yeah, you're stunning. I thought he was going to say something like that, but he took it kind of to a weirder place than I thought we were going to go to right off the bat. What?
Did he say portrait?
Oh, he wants to paint you like one of his girls. He said pose. Struck a pose. Go on, Vogue. Let Nicholas paint you from the afterlife.
Thank you, Nicholas.
What were you going to say? I was just telling you looked good.
I'm actually so proud of this find.
Yeah.
I like searched the interwebs. This is like a 10th, hand-me-down jacket
Can I tell you something? I have a jacket just like that I bought for realsies. And in fact, it's raining today. I was like, oh, I should have worn my gold trench, not even thinking that we were
Holy
filming
shit,
today.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I was really proud of this. I had these shoes, which I was
Oh,
pretty
those are
proud of.
yours?
Yeah,
those
these
are really
mine.
cute. I like the heel. They're like kind of
A
thick.
little chunky.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think this was one I was proud of.
Yeah, I'm proud of it for
'Cause
you.
It's always iconic when you can find that thing that you're like, that actually looks like it.
Can I tell you something? Like, that might sound rude, but it's
Oh,
not.
great. Yeah.
I didn't like your hair at first because I think it was so different than your
Yeah.
actual hair. You could do that color, actually.
Thank you.
You could.
Huh.
And I don't do the cut, but I like the cut for
Yeah.
what it is.
Don't do
Don't
the cut.
do the cut.
Don't do
But
this
I like
cut.
it
Thank
for
you.
the 90s.
See you. I
Yeah.
like your Lord Farquaad.
Somebody asked if I was wearing a wig, and I was a little bit offended. But then I said, I know I change my hair a lot, but I wouldn't do this purposefully and make it this big and like Farquadian. So yeah, this is a
yeah.
wig.
Yeah.
Shh, it's a wig.
It's a wig. But can we please take a moment to admire the
My
intestines?
This was a group project.
Like-
So I was just going to get like rope and kind of like bundle it on here. But Alaina got me heatless curlers. And then Mikie gave me wire to kind of like,
Bunch them up.
yeah, bunch them up. And then I just put the blood everywhere and I hot glued it,
It
onto
really
my
was.
tummy.
It was a group project.
It
I love
was.
It came out great.
And Debbie was supportive. She said, you guys are so talented.
She did that. You need that, you
Yeah.
know?
Did your shoe just make a crazy sound?
No.
I just heard a crazy sound,
What
like
was it?
from this area.
Or
it was
maybe
like,
it did.
It scared me a little
don't
bit.
think
It
I
made me
made a weird
uneasy.
sound. Maybe it's Nicholas.
I don't know.
All
Maybe
right.
he is touching me.
So I
Ooh, I
guess
gotta
we'll,
chill.
we'll get into this.
Okay.
Huh? And we'll see what Nicholas has to say.
Oh, these are 90s
Yeah.
themed tales because we're 90s themed.
Yeah, DebDeb found some really good 90s themed tales, and I'm excited about it.
Because Scream came out the year of my birth.
Holy shit.
That's my birth movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. People were like in the theater as I was like
Yeah.
through the birth canal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Thank you
rad.
for that. Just
It's kind of like a
coming
luge.
into the what? Just it is. That's every pregnant woman describes it like that.
Like
They
your
say it's
baby's
just a
just like-
luge. Just a luge.
If you have twins, it's like the ones where they lay on top
The
of each other.
bobsleds?
Yeah,
Like the double bobsled.
I'm crying.
Yeah. That's
No one
exactly
laughs-
what it was like.
No one laughs harder at my jokes than I do. Like
And that's
really,
what we love.
I got myself.
It makes me laugh harder. So I like that. But yeah, that's exactly what it's like. So as someone who had twins,
Mikey just dropped.
Mikey's
something.
throwing Nicholas. I don't appreciate
Nicholas
it.
never laughs.
Nicholas
at me.
is going to get very angry. All right. So this first tale is called McMiracle. How a Happy Meal saved us from Paul Bernardo's clutches.
Oh fuck! Is that the Barbie and Ken killer?
yeah.
Oh.
Oh, he's
Hello?
gross. He's the worst.
Yeah.
Holy shit. What's
Also,
going to
you're
happen
in
here?
Canada, aren't you?
You must be. Once upon a time in the unassuming town of St. Catharines, Ontario, where summer meant maple syrup festivals and beaver sightings. Not really. It's an incredibly dull factory town, but a girl's got to try.
Oh, maple syrup festivals. They should make that happen.
Why don't they do that?
Yeah, make that happen, Canada.
They must do that somewhere. Come on, Canada. And there lived a duo so unlikely to thwart a notorious serial killer that even Hollywood would think it's too far-fetched for a movie. But life has a knack for being absurd, doesn't it?
It sure fucking does.
It keeps doing that. It all happened during the summer of 92, when our little dot on the map was reeling from the discovery of the horrific murder of 14-year-old Leslie Mahaffey, followed soon after by the abduction of 15-year-old Kristen French. It is an awful fucking story.
Yeah, that was one of our earlier cases.
Oh, it's awful. At the time of this story, Kristen was still missing, and the entire Niagara region was on high alert. Sadly, we would all too soon learn that both beautiful girls had been kidnapped, brutalized, and eventually murdered by the putrid anal swabs. Yes.
That's perfect.
Putrid anal swabs is exactly what they are.
Yeah.
Who do not even deserve to be named, but we unfortunately have to.
In case you don't know.
Paul Bernardo and Carla Homolka. That summer, while in college, shut up, Brock University. Go Badgers.
Go Badgers.
Hell yeah. I was working for the Traveling Playgrounds, a community-based summer program that offered recreational activities for children at various local parks throughout the city.
Traveling Playgrounds is wild.
That's awesome.
I love it.
We worked in teams, and my partner Allison and I would head out each morning, pulling our trailer filled with games and crafts for the kiddies to various local stops. This next part may seem trite, but will factor later in the story. Allison was of petite build, about 5 feet tall, athletic, with small features, and very pretty. I, on the other hand, was a bigger gal. I should say I wasn't also a looker, but I did enjoy my share of Dairy Queen blizzards with extra helpings of Smarties. That sounds amazing. Yeah. Which is an M&M wannabe Canadian candy. I didn't know that.
I thought so Smarties. Heavy with because we have Smarties here that are like sour candies.
So good.
I fuck so heavy with a Dairy Queen Blizzard.
Hell yeah, now I want one.
We should, they deliver. We're getting Dairy Queen Blizzards for lunch. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you for that. Hell yeah.
Oh my God. And they give you toast with it, like as a side.
They give you toast?
Yeah, me and Drew kind of frequent Dairy Queen a lot.
I was gonna what?
Yeah, so you get like a box, like whatever you want. I think they have like corn dogs. Let me tell you all about it. They have, I get the chicken tenders that are really good, and you can get fries or onion rings, and then as a side, they give you buttered toast.
That's what we're getting for lunch.
Period.
I'm fueling myself like a champion today.
I ate a healthy breakfast, so fuck off. Life.
So fuck off. It's cool.
Also, the world is ending, so
yeah, who gives a shit? Eat what you want.
Why you eating so good? The world is ending.
All right. You may want to look it up to be absolutely underwhelmed, but
Smarties.
Back to our, it's okay. The Smarties from here, if they're not the same, are really good.
Yeah, they are really good.
So try those. I'll send you some.
You send us, we'll send you those, and you send us back those cheesy, like
fucking chip, the puffs.
Yes.
Oh, what are they?
Hold on, I'm going to look it up because it's going to piss me off.
There's a Canadian thing. I know we're getting off track, but whatever, man.
It's listener tales.
This is very important. It's a cheesy, like almost like a Cheeto.
Yeah, it's like a cheese. I typed it.
Crispy.
They're called cheesies. Cheesies, these things.
Send me some cheesies.
They're big boy cheesies.
Oh, hell yeah.
Get us those.
I will send you some Smarties if you send me cheesies.
Yeah.
Okay, girl.
Oh, sorry. And Tim Tams.
There you go.
I'm all done.
Yep. Okay, we're good now. But back to our story. Even she knew even. She was like, you know what? I think you're going to get off on here. Suffice it to say, with my birthin' hips and boobies, I looked every bit of my almost 19 years.
Good for you, queen.
Yeah, good for you. On the fateful day in question, Allison and I pulled into one of the local parks, the knowing of which would later shake us to our very cores, when we would learn it was right around the corner from the house where the horrific murders of Leslie and Kristen took place.
Oh, wow.
We were setting up some games with all the enthusiasm of a sloth on a caffeine overdose when a dark blue van with tinted windows suddenly appeared. It slowly crept closer to the only entrance and exit to the park until it had completely blocked us in, like a scene from a B-list horror flick.
Oh, I fucking hate that.
The driver's door opened, and though we didn't yet know his identity, out stepped Paul Bernardo.
What the fuck? The fact that you were that close to this motherfucker
is horrifying. He stood looking silently in our direction. I, for no other reason than basic instinct, froze in place and gathered the children closer to me. Good on you.
Yeah, I love an instinct.
Yeah. Allison, on the other hand, assumed this must be a parent looking to drop off his child and approached the van. With a creepy grin that could rival the Joker's, that shit stain began asking Allison questions like when we were at the particular park each week, what time, and were we always together or did we ever come alone?
Bitch, no, I don't go to the park alone.
I have full body chills as I recall and write this. Allison quickly grew alarmed by his line of questioning and began to slowly step back in the direction of me and the children. As soon as she did, he also took a step forward.
Oh, that's when you got a junk jab.
Yep. I watched... Stressed. Indeed, Nicholas. I watched the scene unfolding and moved hastily in the direction of my own car, attempting to reach through the driver's window for my car phone. Yes, ladies, a car phone. If anyone listening is too young to know what that is, fuck you, Google it.
Iconic.
The tension escalated and I felt the bile rising in my throat as it was clear this individual had every intention of continuing his inch-by-inch pursuit.
Like in front of everyone, too.
And children. And that's when our savior arrived, not on a white horse, but a white pickup truck with obnoxiously loud bass speakers clutching a McDonald's bag. Ray, the hero of our absurd tale, was my boyfriend at the time. I did end up marrying him, then later left him and St. Catherine's behind for the bright lights of New York City. But that's a tale of its own. Don't judge. I never will. I will not judge you, girl.
Never.
Ray was working construction in the neighborhood, and since he knew my weekly park schedule, he had decided to surprise us with lunch.
Aww.
From Mickey D's.
What a real one.
What a man.
From what I know.
From what we know. He pulled up right next to Mr. Creepy Van, holding a brown paper bag containing, yes, you guessed it, Happy Meals.
Let's fucking go.
What would two grown college girls want with a Happy Meal, you may ask?
Sweet and sour.
Why, the toys, of course. Good old Mickey D's was doing some sort of toy promotion that I honestly can't remember anymore. But back then, we were all obsessed with collecting anything and everything we could get our hands on.
Collecting was a huge part of the 90s.
That's the truest shit. I had every 90s like little toy.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to go to McDonald's all the time.
No.
Like and it's just because my parents were like, no, fast food.
Oh, bitch, my mom was trash. We went all the time.
It was always like a very special occasion. Like if I like went to my doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? But yeah, so collecting was a big part of the 90s. I remember those little they had little Barbie toys that you could get.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Barbie toys? I still have some of mine.
That's
that the girls
so cool.
have. Yeah.
I remember like hearing about those. I don't remember like getting them.
Hell yeah, they were awesome.
I think Drew's cousin once dunked one of her Barbie heads into a ketchup thing.
Damn.
Yeah. She got in trouble for it.
That's intense.
Yeah, it's funny.
So again, Lunchbox Town ladies, so cut us a little slack. All we had was the occasional prize at the bottom of a Cheerios box and premarital sex to keep us teens from heading to the dark side. I kid you not. It was as if the universe had sent a clown car convoy to rescue us. Shockingly, Mr. Serial Killer didn't stick around for the Happy Meal surprise. He jumped in the van at the first sight of Ray and peeled out of the parking lot faster than you can say supersized.
Oh, remember that movie?
Right. We immediately called the police and were able to give a very accurate description of both the driver and the van, which I am proud to say later factored into the case and the ultimate apprehension of the killer couple.
We love seeing two bad bitches.
Yes.
Two bad bitches.
At a park.
Whoa.
At a park. Months passed and we all went on with our lives. Allison and I returned to college and lost touch, as teenagers do. Then one day the story broke. An arrest was finally made and the entire Niagara region gathered around their collective television sets to hear the evening news that finally revealed the monster behind Kristen French and Leslie Mahaffey's disappearances. Paul Bernardo's grotesque image hadn't appeared on the screen for more than a few seconds when the kitchen phone rang. Back then, I didn't need caller ID to know it would be Allison on the other end, trembling like chihuahuas on espresso with paws made of lead. That's a beautiful image.
Yeah.
We took turns stumbling over the bone-chilling words. It's him. It's the guy from the park.
Oh, that's so fucking scary.
Circling back to my earlier, seemingly non sequitur about my enjoyment of one too many Smartie lizards, you ladies and listeners have probably already connected the dots. Allison, light in weight and small in stature, perfectly fit the profile this monster and his beast bride had been targeting. Easy to grab, and easy to dispose of.
Oh my God.
That summer day, Paul Bernardo had been out stalking his next victim, all while Kristen French was still very much alive and being held captive and tortured just a few blocks away from us.
Holy shit.
Oh.
That's so chilling.
A fucking Happy Meal had saved Allison from the clutches of a serial killer, and the irony was too much for any of us to bear. Sometimes, even life's darkest moments need to be served with a side of humor to make them a bit more palatable. Agreed. So that, my morbid lovelies, is the tale of how a teenage boy, armed with nothing more than a lunch bag and the dream of getting some, became the unlikely hero in the face of truly unspeakable evil. Keep it weird, ladies, and in the interest of public safety, maybe go grab yourselves a Happy Meal.
Threaten me with a good time,
Uh-oh.
except you inspired us to get Dairy Queen.
But here's the thing.
What? Now you
Are
want
we
a
going to
Happy
get
Meal?
Mickey D's with Dairy Queen for dessert?
No, I want the bread.
We can get it all. Why choose one?
Get whatever you want. I'm getting a chicken basket with toast.
All right, I'm
and
getting
fries.
both in your honor.
You're getting
Okay.
both. Look at you.
I
She's a
am
bad
going
bitch.
both. I'm hungry.
You have a fast metabolism.
That was a shocking tale.
Yeah, I did not expect that to go like that.
Because I never think of like what it would be like, not just to see somebody that you later find out is a serial killer,
But to almost be abducted by them.
but to actually interact with them and have like a weird moment with them and have it be like, that could have been us next. And to know that Kristen French was alive. And
Well,
he's
that's-
just
yeah.
at the park.
Because we always say, like, when we're telling these cases and, like, something awful happens, it's like, imagine, like, somebody was just next door, like, cleaning their house.
Yeah, and had no
or-
idea.
And that's such a prime example
Like
of
these
that.
kids are playing at the park, have not a care in the world.
Middle of
and
the day.
Kristen French is a few blocks away alive.
Yeah.
Like, and he's just out patrolling for
Right.
someone else. Like,
It's
ugh,
awful.
it really is.
So scary, just like
Whew.
how bleak life is.
It really
sometimes.
is.
All right. Well, next case is maybe a bit of a palate cleanser based on the name. Listener tale: the time my dad got yeeted by the Jersey Devil.
Hell yeah.
And it
I
was
think
meant
we
for
need
me.
that.
Yeah. How my dad getting yeeted by the Jersey Devil led to my lifelong interest in the weird and macabre. Hello, you beautiful bad bitches, mavens of the macabre, mistresses of the morbid, collectors of the crazy. See, we're all collecting
Whoa. Like,
since the
we're just
90s.
collecting shit.
I've been a fan and avid listener of Morbid since COVID, and let me tell you, it was distressing to listen to you talk about all your future grand adventures in the early seasons, knowing that none of them would happen because of the Rona.
Yeah, the Rona.
The number of times I said, "Oh, you sweet summer child," as you unknowingly mentioned some tour or get together to happen post-March 2020, had to have been in the hundreds. That being said, your banter and quirky humor got me through being stuck at home, teaching from my couch, and my misadventures in baking. Don't deny it. We all tried to make fancy pants bread in our kitchen during lockdown.
Yeah.
It's true. You know what I made so much of during lockdown? Instant coffee. Or whipped coffee.
Whipped coffee.
You never made whipped coffee
No.
during... Well, you have children.
I was just
You
going
had
to say,
no
I wasn't
time.
making whipped coffee.
Oh, bitch, I was
surviving.
You put like instant coffee, sugar, and then like water or milk, and you like either froth it or you like hand
I
mix
love
it.
frothing anything.
Me too. We should make it. It's actually really good.
Yeah, we should froth.
Let's froth.
Let's start frothing tomorrow.
Women of New York,
Thank you for
froth
telling-
yourselves.
No, I was just trying to become a preschool teacher.
Yeah, I helped a
During
little bit
COVID.
with that.
You did, and it was an experience.
Yeah.
Teachers are the best and deserve lots of money.
And it sounds like you
because-
might be a teacher.
Yeah, so I hope you get many raises.
I hope you get a lot of money. You know that feeling when you come home late from work and those puppy dog eyes just pierce right through your soul? Or when you're packing for a trip and your cat refuses to leave your suitcase? Yeah, we've all been there. Pet parent guilt is real. And you know what? It's completely normal. That's exactly why Hill's Pet Nutrition exists. They understand that being a pet parent means being human, with all of our imperfections and daily juggling acts. Hill's science-led nutrition helps you give more love than humanly possible. Whether it's those long work days or trying to balance attention between multiple pets, Hill's Pet Nutrition gets it. They've created science-based nutrition that supports your pet's lifelong health, so you can feel confident even when life gets hectic. Because you're only human, there's Hill's. Science does more. Ready to let go of the guilt? Find the right food at hillspet.com/podcast. That's hillspet.com/podcast. Do you remember in school when you just knew that your teacher had a favorite of everything? They would always use the same blue dry erase marker when they wrote on the board, or they would talk nonstop about their favorite element during science. I had a teacher once that literally had a favorite brand of marker. She would only write with specific markers, and if another marker ended up in her classroom, she was TO'd. And honestly, I was probably her favorite student because at the end of the year, I got her that specific brand of marker. Let's talk about their real favorite thing, though. Their favorite tissue brand. Kleenex. According to teacher lists, they are the #1 facial tissue trusted by teachers. Kleenex Ultra Soft tissues are silky soft to help prevent skin irritation, and now you can take them anywhere with Kleenex Snap and Go. I absolutely love Kleenex Snap and Go. It's so perfect to have that in your car. I had a cold last week and I was just... Honey, my nose was a faucet. I hate to do this to you, but it was disgusting. Drew literally came out of our garage with like 15 of the Kleenex Snap and Goes, and I put those in my glove compartment, and honey, they were easy access. It was so nice knowing that I didn't have to blow my nose into like an old wrapper that I had. Ew. So do the best thing for your kids' teachers and stock up on the ultimate classroom favorite. Maybe it'll make them their teacher's favorite student. They definitely have a favorite. Don't even get me started because, again, you know it was me. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex. This is a paid ad by BetterHelp. I happen to be somebody that struggles with people pleasing. So a lot of times I will build things up and up and up and up and up and then kind of get to the point where I'm like, I need to let this out to this person. Even in 2026, that stigma and just stigma in general can get in the way of a lot of things, like getting support for your mental health. Maybe you've encouraged friends to consider therapy while avoiding taking that first step yourself because you're busy. You're worried about what other people might think, or telling yourself that you should handle this all alone. But therapy with BetterHelp, the world's largest online therapy platform, can be a space to slow down and talk through what's been building before it feels unmanageable. Just take a short questionnaire to identify your needs and preferences, and BetterHelp will handle the initial therapist matching work for you. Their industry-leading match rate means BetterHelp typically gets it right the first time. Feel confident knowing BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully qualified. Don't let hesitation hold you back. Find support with BetterHelp. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/morbid. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/morbid. So I can't wait to read your book, Alaina.
Oh, thanks.
I'm stuck in my smut era, so it'll have to wait
Good for
until I'm
you.
done reading about peens destroying vagines. Awesome. Ash, I hope your wedding was fan-fucking-tastic. It was.
I love you.
I got married in 2021, and I look back on it and wish I could do it all over again because it was amazeballs.
Oh, me too.
I always, I want to experience my wedding again. My husband surprised me by singing the first part of our first dance song, and between that and having all my friends and family around, it was the best night ever.
Oh my
I only hope
God.
that everyone who gets married has the absolute best time ever.
Me too.
What a sweetie you
That's
are.
really sweet.
As a forward, you can use my name and any other information that comes up in this tale. You aren't the first people I've told, and you sure as hell won't be the last.
Hell
it's
yeah.
one of my go-tos to show how messed up in a good way my childhood was.
Love that.
Let's do it. My name is Morgan.
Morgan!
And to preface my tale, I live in extreme South Jersey. You know, that little dingleberry turd that hangs off the little dude that is my state.
That one.
Most people think of the congested, smog-infested city suburbs when they think of New Jersey. But where I live, it's more sandy back roads and farms. Yes, we are inundated with shoobies in the summer, but outside of those times, it's quiet and peaceful.
Shoobies.
Do you know what a shoobie is?
I don't know what a shoobie is.
Let's find out what a shoobie is.
I'll look it up while you do this.
All right. I'll let you interrupt me.
Okay,
when I
thank
was
you.
very young, we didn't have air conditioning, so we would go on peanut rides where we would get ice cream and cruise around with the AC on, enjoying the respite from the heat. Most of the time, we would end up driving down Jake's Landing, a short, rather straight road that went out to a boat in the marsh.
I found out what a shoobie is.
Hit me up.
It is a term used by locals on the southern New Jersey coast and parts of California to describe day-tripping tourists who visit the beach, often arriving by train or bus.
Shoobies.
Shoobies.
I'm kind of obsessed with that.
Just arriving on the boardwalk.
I love it.
I like it a lot.
All right, well, the road was partially flanked by cedars, all in straight rows, part of the CCC program in the 30s, and a small family cemetery from the early 1800s.
Ooh, I love that.
There used to be farm stands out there, but the houses were moved to the closest town or to Cold Spring Village, a 19th century open air museum.
Open
I
air
was going to
museum.
say.
Hey.
Open air living museum. There are no lights and the trees are so thick that the moonlight barely filters through. Hello?
Ooh, that sounds spooky and awesome.
To say it's spooky is an understatement.
Oh, okay.
My parents, the unhinged people they are, would always try to scare us, so of course, the Jersey Devil lived down in Jake's Landing. Just as a refresher, the Jersey Devil is a bat-winged, deer-headed, cloven-hooved menace that terrorizes the Pine Barrens, and according to my mom, he loves children who eat ice cream, which coincidentally, my brother Daniel and I had most likely just consumed.
Yep.
That's
some real mom shit.
You were being bad kids that night. Usually we were safe inside the confines of the car, but this night, this very memorable night, we weren't as safe as we thought. We were driving along, enjoying our ice cream and the cool air, when the car suddenly stopped working. The engine roared loudly as my dad tried to get the car to move, but we stayed motionless. The trees leaned over the car, blocking out what little moonlight there was. The only light for miles was the headlights, and who knew how long they would continue to protect us from the lurking darkness. My dad bravely said that he would venture out to see if he could find something wrong with the engine, and despite my mom's dramatic protestations, he popped the hood and opened his door. Daniel, 6, and I, 3, sat in the back seat, wide-eyed and sticky-mouthed from the dripping ice cream, and watched as our dad stepped into what was certain death. He walked calmly into the front of the car, lifted the hood, and tinkered under there, muttering, "Son of a ham sandwich," or "Flippin' flying squirrels."
Amazing dad shit right there.
Truly, showing his frustration and not finding anything wrong. After a few minutes, he walked to my mom's side of the car. She put down the window, and he explained that he couldn't find anything wrong, and he was going to have to walk to the nearest house to call my grandpa to come get us. This was the 1990s, and cell phones were only for the very rich and important.
Yep.
Just as my mom sighed, accepting that tonight would be a long night, my father let out a shriek like I've never heard before.
You never want your dad to let out a shriek.
No.
Even when you've heard before.
Well.
You just never want him to yell out a shriek.
Maybe.
It usually means something bad is happening.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, he started, this definitely means something bad
Yeah.
is happening. He started clawing at the window frame, grabbing for my mom's hands while being slowly dragged down and under the car.
God.
He was screaming, "Something's got me! Something's got me!" My mom tried to pull him in, but she was no match for my dad's 6'2" Scandinavian frame
Holy
being
shit.
pulled under the car by what we could only assume was the Jersey Devil.
It absolutely was.
I sat frozen in the back seat as the biggest, strongest man I had ever known was being devoured. My brother, on the other hand, realized that he was the man of the house now, since my dad was obviously going to die. So he calmly locked the doors and told my mom to roll up the windows so we would be safe. He is 6.
At 6, he's like,
"Mama."
well, I'm the man of the house.
He just grew a mustache in that moment. He's like,
He pulls
"Mama."
out a cigar. He's like, well,
Side note, I'm
Dad's
not
dead.
well, Dad's dead. Side note, I'm not sure why we thought a mythical being that was centuries old couldn't figure out how to break into the car, but we did.
Yeah, why
The,
not?
the car started rocking violently.
Oh my God.
And my dad kept shouting as he fought off the Jersey Devil. I knew this was the last time I was going to hear my dad's voice.
What?
I was going to be the girl whose dad was killed by the Jersey Devil.
God.
My mom would be widowed because her husband was eaten by a cryptid. Our lives would never be the same again.
What is going on?
Suddenly, my dad popped up next to the driver's side door, a bit dirty, but relatively unharmed. He screamed at my mom to unlock the doors, hopped in, and started the car. Miraculously, the car started and drove with no problem. My dad drove like a maniac back to the relative safety of the nearest highway. I knew we were incredibly lucky to have survived an interaction with such an evil and deadly creature.
Yeah.
It wasn't until later in life that I realized none of that actually happened, and my parents are just turd buckets who like scaring their children for the lulz of it all.
Your parents are everything.
All of it was just a huge joke, and now that I know how neutral works in a car, it all makes sense. Not neutral.
I love your parents.
However, these types of interactions, along with growing up in a 19th century house where invisible old ladies
God.
would gossip in the empty living room and babies would cry in the vacant bedrooms,
Oh.
helped lead me down the dark moobid and
moobid.
Hey
The
weirdos, this is
moobid.
moobid. We're moobin.
We're going to talk about cows today. On moobid.
Anyway, helped lead me down the dark, morbid, and spooky path. I am now a card-carrying member. I have to go.
God carrying member. of the movement.
I said like Mambo. Mambo number 5.
Oh,
you can leave
you
that
know
all
what?
in. I don't care.
Your intestines are falling out, so it's okay.
I'm
that you're
literally
a little-
bleeding out here.
Yeah, you're gonna be a little
Feeling
off.
a little woozy.
Feeling the woozy here.
All right.
Oh.
I am now a card-carrying member of the weird party. Same, clearly. Thank you, ladies, for all the entertainment you provide.
Oh,
You're
thank
welcome.
you.
I know it's not easy having to deal with death and murder every day, but you bring a shit ton of joy into many people's homes, and I'm sure I speak for everyone when we say we appreciate everything you do. Hope you have a fantabulous day, and keep it weird, but not as weird as your dad, who literally scared you in the middle of the summer when you were just trying to enjoy the ice cream and the fucking cold AC weather, and he got dragged under the car by the Jersey Devil, but really it was just him playing a prank on his children, which we are obsessed with. Keep it that weird, I think.
Keep it that weird. That was wild, and I'm obsessed with your parents.
That was so funny.
Let's see this one. A listener tales special two-parter.
Tupada, you say.
The night a dream saved my boyfriend's future wife. What? My best friend, maybe? BF.
Yeah, best friend.
BF, I was like, your boyfriend.
Unless you're your sister wife.
Unless it's you. And Casper and friends head to the Jersey Shore.
Obsessed.
Jersey again. Greetings, weirdly wonderful ladies. My name is Dennis. Yes, named after the menace. I love that. And you can certainly use my name and my wife's name, who will shit the largest phallus if she ever hears this.
Not the largest phallus. It do be like that sometimes.
Me too. You're not alone, Nicholas.
I'm confused. Nicholas, you don't chart.
Nicholas, we get it.
I'm screaming.
I'm with you. Oh, shit. I have 2 strange tales to share with you, and I apologize in advance for oversharing and perhaps being long-winded.
Don't do that. Oh, do you like my perfume?
Like,
Chanel.
you're like mine.
He always talks to you, so
Sure he does.
he needs to like me. I need to be liked too.
You're like, you like my perfume.
My perfume.
Which one do you like, Nicholas? I'm just kidding.
If you're wearing the vanilla perfume, that's my perfume too, technically.
It's true.
Butthead.
Oh, she's getting gnarly.
I'm getting gnarly. I'm getting hungry. I need a Dairy Queen snack.
But first, let me explain how I came to be aware of your morbidly fun podcast with the following double-spaced puttifa. My third and current wife, Kelley, and last, by the way.
God. I read that as my third aunt and current wife, and I said, Dennis. What?
I said, Dennis, you are a menace.
I said, what's going on? My third aunt and current wife would be nuts.
Oh, my third and current wife, Kelley, and last, by the way,
Hey.
had been walking around the house with her earbuds in, which I couldn't see because of her long hair, doing things crafty as witchy women like her are wont to do.
Oh, hell yeah.
Whether it be crocheting blankets for the kids, we have 3. Oh,
Yay.
creating bed mats for her familiars, 2 guinea pigs, Ham Solo, and Chewy,
Amazing.
and 3 sister rats, Winifred, Mary, and Sarah. And yes, named appropriately after the Sanderson sisters.
Love.
Or procrastinating doing laundry. It never ends. I feel that.
I'm not a laundry
Every so
person.
often, I'd hear a laugh chortle or, oh my God, thinking the kids had finally driven her insane. I asked what she was going on about. It was at this time that she removed one of her earbuds and shared you both with me.
Hey.
I listened to the rest of the show she was listening to and was hooked. I liked how you both recited your stories, despite not being able to tell your voices apart, and love how you admonish the monsters in those tales as if they could hear you. I also love both of your laughs and can't help but laugh along when you both break down in hysterics or giggle fits.
Aw.
Mostly when you're reading these listener tales. See, both your reactions of "you can fuck all the way off," what the fuck? I just can't, and that is so beyond mimic what I'm usually thinking too. I think of my wife as your third sister, as she's a lover of the spooky, and Halloween is to her what Christmas is to me, an enchanting time of wonder and happiness.
Period.
I love you guys. Enough of me espousing my admiration for you two. Let's go to the good stuff. But before I start, I should let you know that I'm not someone who believes in the paranormal, ghosts, psychics, etc.
Dennis.
I'm an atheist who believes that even though I cannot explain such phenomena, I don't dismiss or look down at those that do or that it isn't real. I simply believe that the scientific explanation hasn't been discovered yet. Of the 2 stories I'm about to share, I cannot to this day explain them, and that's okay. What a wonderful attitude you have.
Yeah, I like
It's
it.
like, I can't explain them, and that's cool.
Doesn't
and if
matter.
you can, even better. Love that. Chapter 1, The Dream That Saved My Best Friend's Future Wife.
There
Okay,
it
we
is.
figured it out. This tale takes place in the way, way back time of the 1990s. I had a best friend at the time, we'll call him Jack, and another friend I would go out clubbing with that we'll call Diane, since I don't believe the current generation may not get the reference. But clubbing meant going out from nightclub to nightclub, drinking, dancing, etc.
I've been clubbing.
On this night, Jack and I and some other guy friends were going to meet up with Diane and some of her girlfriends and spend the night going from bars to clubs and at some point end up at a 24-hour diner.
Oh,
I should have mentioned that this takes place in the great state of New Jersey, land of all-night diners. Lucky.
I didn't know that was a thing. We have one all-night diner in Boston.
Just one. We had made plans to start a sports bar and end up to start at a sports bar.
I was like, wow, this
I was like,
escalated so
damn.
fast.
I was like, what an amazing night.
You
that
dedicated your life to
you
clubbing.
became entrepreneurs in that night. You began at a sports bar and ended up in a nightclub. My routine
Touch. He's touching you.
or touching you.
Now he's touching you. He liked my perfume, but now he's
Now
touching
he's
you.
touching you. Yeah, thanks. You get like you smell good. I get the assault. Nice. She's like, you can have that one. My routine for a night out had always been to come home, nap, shower, dress, and head out. This particular night, however, I wasn't feeling well and let both Jack and Diane know I was probably going to stay in. And here's where it gets spooky.
Jack and Diane was almost lost on us. Did you catch
It
that?
absolutely was.
Yeah.
Until it was said together.
Little ditty.
But
Jack and Diane.
he was going to show us. He was like, I got it.
Oh, you said I knew it was Jack and Diane. I'll show you. What if you just queued up the song?
Little
Ditty.
ditty.
Jack and Diane.
I dreamed that my friend Diane was in her car following Jack and others and got into a head-on collision with another vehicle while turning across the highway.
Ooh, that gave me a chill.
Though we are known...
Bitch! 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 What the... What? Oh shit! That was so
The way you just slid across. Oh my god, I need to see that footage. Everything in me needs to see that.
I'm okay. Oh my god, my stomach hurts.
You're gonna be there and then not there. You're like sliding out the camera. I'm crying.
Oh my god. I was gonna yell into the camera like, what? But then you were like, just fell. Leave it all in. Leave all of that chaos in. Did my wig fall off? Oh, Nicholas, did you trip me? Is
The
my
way
wig on?
he just said your wig is on.
Did I lose
The
my
way he
wig?
just said Diane.
I
Of
know.
all fucking names.
I know. I tell ya. Wow, I was freaked out and then I fell. Damn. That was crazy.
If we don't make that a clip for Instagram.
Guys, this listener tale was crazy. No, the thing about me is
clip.
I love when people fall. It's 10 times funnier when
Oh
you
my
yourself fall.
Though we're known for our cloverleaf turns, there were still some highways that had left turn lights. I must have had some kind of fever because I woke up sweating as I slept to the point of perhaps in need of floaties. Since cell phones were yet to be even close to what they are today, mostly for the well-to-do and celebrities, I had no way to call to see if my dream was simply that or something more sinister. The sense of dread that I felt spurned me to jump in my car and head to the bar I knew they were going to be at. You're a good friend.
I know.
At arriving at the bar, both Jack and Diane were there, along with our other friends, and everything seemed to be okay. I recounted my dream to them, and while the guys just kind of laughed it off, the ladies seemed to give my tale more credence.
Because we're empaths.
We're witchy. A little while later, it was decided that the bar was no longer the place to be at, and we started off for another venue for libations. Since most of us had brought our own cars, there was almost a funeral procession of us headed out. At the particular intersection I dreamed about, I was in front and Jack behind me and Diane a few vehicles behind him. Jack and I made the light and turned, leaving the rest of them behind at the light, and headed to the next bar. Jack and I arrived and waited for Diane and her friends. While some of our other friends showed up, Diane never did. After 30 minutes, I started to get worried. I played out in my mind that she probably stopped for gas, caught a little traffic, etc. After an hour, I started getting panicky. I'm not the one who gets panicked. I'm usually the one who remains calm during stressful situations, probably due in part to my time in the U.S. Marines. Yeah, I would say that's it. When one of our friends who I knew to be behind Diane finally arrived, I asked what happened and where was Diane. He said there was a terrible accident. The car in front of Diane was hit nearly head-on at the intersection. While he didn't know the extent of the injuries to the person that was hit, he did say that Diane was so rattled she ended up just going home.
Oh, shit.
Whoa. Jack ended up going over to her house to see if she was doing okay, as he lived not far from her. She was a bit shaken, especially after my dreaming of what could have happened had I not been there to possibly be another car in the line that instead would have put her at the intersection at the wrong time.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Turns out this is what started a relationship between Jack and Diane.
Aww.
They're still married with 2 kids to this day, and the reason I was made godfather to their firstborn.
Aww.
I had never had a similar experience since.
Yeah, that was a divine fucking message.
That's fucking crazy.
That's
and
nuts.
You can't explain that.
One sunny day, a honeybee was merrily buzzing through an orchard when she stopped to collect nectar from a mystery apple blossom. She passed that pollen along to a honeycrisp tree, and months later, the sugar bee apple was born. Naturally sweet, with layered notes of caramel, honey, molasses, and the perfect crunch. The world has embraced the sugar bee apple, a pure delight for snacking and baking. Download our new free recipe book and find a store near you at hellosugarbee.com. Sugar bee apples, from bee to you.
Struggling with bloat or indigestion? You're not alone. 2 out of 3 Americans suffer from poor gut health. I'm Tina Anderson, co-founder of Just Thrive Probiotic. As a mom of 3, when no probiotic solved my family's tummy troubles, I created my own. Just Thrive Probiotic is the only probiotic that arrives 100% alive in your gut, supporting 5-star digestion, immunity, and better sleep. We even have a formula for pets. Use code SIRIUS for 20% off at justthrivehealth.com/serious.
Hi, I'm Angie Hicks, co-founder of Angie. When you use Angie for your home projects, you know all your jobs will be done well. Roof repair? Done well. Kitchen sink install? Done well. Deck upgrades? Done well. Electrical upgrade? Done well. Angie's been connecting homeowners with skilled pros for nearly 30 years, so we know the difference between done and done well. Angie, the one you trust to find the ones you trust. Find a pro for your project at Angie.com.
The next one is chapter 2. Casper and friends go down to the shore.
I'm obsessed.
This story takes place during the marriage to my second wife, known as She Who Shall Not Be Named, and for the sake of brevity, you may refer to her as Lilith, as she nearly sucked the life out of me.
Or nor.
Quick note, this was a rebound marriage after the failure of my first marriage, when she had decided after being married for 5 years that she did not want to have children. She was a school teacher too.
That's bleak.
Damn, that's tough. Lilith's birthday was the 19th of September, and we had decided to spend it at the shore and... Neat. At the picturesque seaside town of Cape May, New Jersey. September at the Jersey Shore could be hit or miss with the weather, depending on how soon Mother Nature wanted fall to arrive. But we decided that a little chill at night wouldn't keep us away. We had rented a room at the somewhat famous Peter Shields Inn. Fire Bliss?
Oh. I'm glad we both heard that.
He
What?
said fireplace, then he said be careful.
Oh.
He said okay.
He's like, okay, you got it.
Okay, got it.
What if something with a fireplace happens in this story?
I think you should fall again if that happens.
Hey.
No. We arrived late Friday for the weekend and were spent from the drive about 3 hours. We were lucky because we had made reservations in advance and there was a wedding that was happening the next day and the hotel was booked. The inn was a classic shore Victorian home with rooms on the second floor and restaurant banquet hall on the first floor. There's a grand staircase that leads up to the second floor. There were 9 rooms, and the landing on the second floor was U-shaped, with our room being at the base of the U-shape. In order to get to the other side of the landing to the other rooms, you had to pass our room.
And a fireplace.
Thank you for these photos. That's helping me understand this.
I know, it's also really pretty.
That night, we had heard other guests arriving, some to be very late in the evening, and thought nothing of it and went to sleep. Sometime after midnight, I awoke to find to someone knocking softly on our door, as if not entirely sure that they wanted to wake anyone else up at this hour. I went to the door and quietly asked, "Who is it?" No answer. I opened the door slowly, but saw no one. Thinking I had imagined the knocking, I closed the door and went back to sleep. The next day, we enjoyed the Indian summer weather at the beach, took a trip to the Cape May Lighthouse, and spent time on Diamond Beach. We had dinner that night at the inn, while a wedding went on at the banquet hall. Now, while I can drink, I often did not around Lilith because she often drank to excess, which inevitably led me to either helping her walk or carrying her home. Oof. Or in this case, up to our room. Reason number 1 why the marriage ended, but that's the different horror story, I imagine.
Yeah.
Again, it was after midnight when this time I heard a child or children giggling and running up and down the hallway outside our door. I tried to pay no mind to the noise, but I did think it was very late for kids to be up. But that was parenting in the 90s without a sitter. I guess it was a kid or kids from the wedding party that were up because their parents were still partying. Again, great 90s parenting. Again, I could hear giggling and running up and down the hall. This time the ruckus, yes, I can describe the ruckus, sir, was enough to waken Lilith from her drunken slumber and nudge me out of bed to take care of them.
She's like, kill those kids.
Kill those kids for me.
That's why I don't want them.
And he's like, that's why the marriage ended. So I got up and dressed as I expected to confront these kids and perhaps the parents about being so disruptive at such a late hour. It sounds like they're literally just outside my door. And when I open it, nothing. Nobody is out there. At first, I thought maybe they had made it to their own rooms, but there was no way they could have done that without at least me catching the door closing, as the nearest door to the next room was more than 15 feet away.
Yeah.
I asked out into the emptiness a faint, "Hello?" with no response. Puzzled, I turned back to go into the room, and as I closed the door, I could swear I heard the faintest giggle.
I'm obsessed with that.
Chalking it up to me being too slow, I went back to bed. The next morning, as we came down for breakfast, I had struck up a conversation with the hostess about the wedding and the noises that happened. She apologized for the wedding being a bit rowdy and said it was okay as a wedding is a party and people should have fun. Or I said it was okay. I was like, she said that to you? I was like, fuck that.
Rude.
And I said it was okay as a wedding is a party and people should be having fun celebrating. I then mentioned that even so, keeping kids up that late and letting them run around and really wasn't being respectful to the other guests. And that's when the banter became awkward. The hostess said that there were no children staying at the inn this weekend.
Ew.
I asked if she was certain, and she said the wedding was an adults-only wedding and that there were definitely no children. She looked uneasy and excused herself and came back momentarily with a manager. The manager asked me what I had heard, and I recounted my experience. The hostess and manager looked at each other and began to tell me the tale of Peter Shields' Inn. She said that while they don't advertise or like to make it known, there were rumors that the inn was haunted by the 15-year-old son of Peter Shields, who had died from an accidental hunting accident. Apparently, Earl had asked to go hunting with a friend, but his parents forbade him to go. He went anyway, and on his return, he was climbing out of a boat, and while using a rifle as a crutch to get out, the gun discharged and shot him in the head.
Holy shit.
He allegedly feels guilty for disobeying his mother and has never left the house.
That's so sad.
I was flabbergasted. Lilith was shocked as well. As I stated earlier, I don't believe in such things, but I know what I heard, and I will swear to you up and down to this day that what I experienced was real. I believe you since you don't believe in that.
Yeah.
Since we were checking out that day, we didn't feel the need to yeet out of there, but while I have been back to Cape May many times, I have never stayed there again.
I don't blame you.
And there you have it. I hope I haven't been too long-winded, and I've attached some extra pictures of us cosplaying at the New York Comic Con, as my wife usually makes all of our costumes, and I thought you'd get a kick out of them.
Aww.
That's amazing, and she's a badass.
Oh, and your family is beautiful.
Oh my God,
Those
cutest
kids are so cute.
Keep up the great work, and keep it weird enough that even though you don't believe in premonitions, that when you do have one, it saves someone you love, but don't keep it weird enough to be kept up at night by kids who aren't your own. Damn. Wow, these costumes are awesome.
I know.
She's wildly talented, and you guys... Oh, they're in front of the witch house in Salem.
Oh, you guys are so cool.
I'm like, look at that. Oh, you guys are cool as hell.
Oh, I love these.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my God, Spike!
Holy shit!
What the helly?
You and James Marsters. P.S. I had every intention of sending this in before my wife and I took a trip up to Salem, but the ADHD kicked in and I got lost in the shuffle.
We understand that.
I totally get that. That was awesome.
That was such a good tale.
Shit.
Holy shit, for real.
Damn.
Oh, so spooky.
I believe that you heard ghost children.
100%.
And I believe that you had a premonition that saved your friend's life and
think
made it so that your friends could get married.
I think so.
Because the whole thing was you had to have gotten in line to push Diane backwards.
Right, exactly.
That was the whole thing. So you weren't going, and something in the universe was like, bitch, get up.
Yeah.
I believe that completely.
Oh, that's so
because I've seen that happen to people we know, where they'll be like, they weren't going to go to something, or they have a dream about something, they tell them, and it ends up being this crazy thing. I believe in that shit.
I fully believe in that stuff. I think we get messages for a reason.
Yeah.
Who knows from who or what,
but I also think your message of like, you can believe what you want to believe, and I won't shit on you for
important.
It, is an awesome message, and more of us need to have that.
100%.
Yeah.
All right, last tale. The time my brother's little man on the crib turned into a demonic poltergeist that knew my name.
Wow.
That's crazy.
What a title.
Hey, Ash and Alaina, my name is Alicia. Go ahead and use that bad boy.
Alicia.
Allow me to start my email like every other fangirl that emails you rad gals. I am a huge true crime gal. In fact, I am watching I Survived a Serial Killer as I type this.
Wow.
Some sort of true crime is always playing in the background. I discovered your podcast last year and have been hooked ever since. Naturally, I started on episode 400 and whatever and worked backwards. Doing things backwards is kind of my thing. Eventually... Oh, you said bass-ackward is kind of your thing. Eventually, I wisened up and started at episode 1.
Oh, man.
Wow. Yes, the episodes where Ash claims she sounds like she's underwater.
We both do.
Yeah, I was going to say... It was a different time, Nicholas.
It's hard to explain, Nicholas.
Knowing that the sound gets better eventually, I pushed through them, and bam, crystal clear. You guys have gotten me through many a car rides for work, so for that, thank you.
You're welcome, and thanks for hanging in.
Yeah.
You know?
Random side note, there will probably be a few hundred of these throughout my email because, let's face it, I'm a mom of 2, energy siphoning tiny terrors that not only sucked up all the energy from my body, but every last damn brain cell that I've ever had, so I can't stay focused, and I can't keep my thoughts straight. Neither can Nicholas.
Nicholas is like, I feel it.
Yeah, but I digress. I own both of Alaina's books, and I cannot wait to read them.
Thank you.
Again, tiny terrors, reading is slow.
It's okay. Pre-order the third one.
Catch up and pre-order the third one, and you could enter the chance to win that bookmark.
Yeah, I get that. It's such a good.
Keep your receipt.
It's so good.
Let me first say that I absolutely love true crime, gore, etc. I cannot handle the paranormal, though.
Interesting.
Period. In fact, I've only seen Paranormal Activity 1, and I don't even know how it ends because I buried my head in my then boyfriend's shoulder because I didn't want to see the demon's face.
Honestly, Paranormal Activity is scary as hell.
I've actually never seen any of them. I tell you, every time I tell you that's the face you make.
That's the next Scream movie.
All right.
Watching Paranormal Activity.
Oh, yeah, it's your choice, actually.
That's my choice.
I'm actually really afraid of those.
You heard it here first.
Period. I also refused to sleep next to the door that night because, let's face it, if anyone is getting drugged down the hallway to hell by some demon, sure as fuck ain't gonna be me.
Hell yeah.
I also made it clear that I would make no effort to save my then boyfriend. Give me a morbid mutilation any day of the week. You can keep that paranormal shit. It's for the birds. You know how much John hates birds? That's how much I hate paranormal stuff.
He hates birds a lot.
I love birds. In fact, there were so many birds in my yard yesterday, but we don't have our bird seat out. And I was like, Drew!
You were like, I could feed you.
I have to feed my children. I've never been a huge fan of Halloween or anything spooky. Please don't hold that against me. I'm a chicken shit and I hate being scared.
Okay.
All right. Okay. How are you watching this?
It really
My
hurt.
intestines are coming out and her face is bleeding. What if we scared you? Boo. My family, however, lives for it. We're your family.
We are.
I can remember my birthday sleepover in 6th grade where we watched The Sixth Sense. That movie fucked me up, but I haven't watched it since.
Honestly, that movie fucked me up.
That movie is fucked up. Same thing with White Noise. I haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen that.
And I like White Noise, so I don't want to ruin it for myself. But my entire family thought it was funny to fuck with a bunch of preteens and tap on my window or throw a mannequin head in the middle of our beds.
That's funny.
My dad used to dress up as a werewolf, picture black trench coat, fuzzy hands, all of it, and chase my friends and random trick-or-treaters.
Your dad sounds amazing.
Now that I think of it, I'm not sure how I even had any friends after all his bullshit shenanigans, lol. My mom and her family used to run a little haunted house in the town where I grew up.
What a cool family.
True. Oh, this next part. My grandma actually played Lizzie Borden and sat at the entrance in a rocking chair with her hair all teased up and powdered, picking raisin spiders out of the web. above her eyes. She recited the now debunked rhyme.
That's so badass.
Grandma forever.
I want to be that grandma.
You're gonna be.
Damn.
Period.
Period.
I have only ever been to one haunted house in my life, and it was one of those cheesy haunted houses at Six Flags Fright Fest, where the spookiest thing happens to be the name, which was Brutal Mountain or some shit like that. Real spooky when I was 7. I guess the fact that I grew up in a real haunted house makes up for that, right?
I would say so. And also, I literally need haunted houses now.
I know.
It hurts.
We need to do better this year,
No,
which we
need to
do say every
so
year,
much better.
but we did really poorly last year.
We gotta do better for haunted houses this year.
I agree. Let's go crazy.
Let's go nuts.
So on to the story. As I said, the house that I grew up in was like 100 years old and is haunted as fuck.
Love that.
When you walked in the door, there was a small foyer which opened up to the living room, dining room, and kitchen. One partial wall separated the living room from the other two. A long hallway ran horizontally to the main rooms and connected the 3 bedrooms and bathroom. Thank you. My room was right smack dab in the middle of the house where there were no windows. The only window had been boarded up and turned into a bookshelf when my dad built our laundry room back in the day. Or in the back. I was okay with considering the shadows for that. I just make things up. I was okay with this considering the shadows from the trees outside scared me if I was in my parents' or my brother's room. I told you, I'm a chicken shit. The hallway had that old 90s wooden paneling and a single lighted picture of Jesus hung on the wall right across from my room. It served as a nightlight for my scaredy ass.
The way you said it, from my room.
From my room. Jesus across from my room.
Paneling in a lighted picture of Jesus, and you're like, it's right outside my room.
Right outside my room. My parents' room was on one side of me, and the bathroom was on the other, and my brother's room was on the opposite end. I hated his room. It was always freezing. Dun, dun, dun. We all know what that means.
Uh-oh.
And my mom told us later she used to see a noose hanging in the doorway. What? There was also... What?
You said that so casually.
I'm going to fall again. There was also a small basement, not a crawl space, right under my room that could only be accessed from the outside.
I hate that so much.
Board that up.
Yeah.
What the helly?
What the hell? Don't board the window. Board that.
Yeah, board the crawl space. Bye.
Jesus.
My mom used to tell people
in the hallway.
What?
I said Jesus.
In the hallway.
I'm
only saying Jesus in the hallway from now on. Godric and Jesus in the hallway.
Oh my Godric.
Oh my Godric. Oh, Jesus Christ in the hallway.
In the hallway.
My mom used to tell people the story of the time my brother woke her up giggling. She got up and asked him who he was talking to, and he replied, "The little man on the crib, Mama." My mom asked him what he looked like, and he told her that he was his size, red eyes, horns, the normal type shit a tiny person uses to describe friends. Keep in mind, my brother is 2.5 years older than me.
What?
Fast forward a few years, and I came along. I was around 3 and running up and down the hallway with Jesus in it.
With Jesus in the hallway.
Laughing and giggling with Jesus. My mom came and asked me who I was playing with. And
she said Jesus.
And you said, I'm playing with Jesus. Hello. But I said, the little man on the wall, Mama.
Jesus.
He's the big man on the wall. No, he's the big guy. She got very still and asked what the little man looked like. And you said long hair, kind of zaddy-like. White robe. Nah, she didn't say that. He's always coming for me. He's always coming for me. Why is he always coming for me? He's not allowed in my pod lab. I'm going to get my own ghost in my pod lab who likes me.
Nicholas.
Anyways, I told her that he was my height, had red eyes, and horns.
Oh, no.
Hello,
different.
I love this. Deja vu. Even though she was freaked the fuck out that both of her children were playing with some tiny spawn of Satan that had visited us from the playful parts of hell, if such a place exists.
Playful parts of hell.
She chalked it up to my active imagination, and life carried on. One night when I was 7 or 8, I'm not sure of my exact age because I've slept since then, I was sound asleep in bed. I heard a rustling at the foot of my bed.
In bed.
And suddenly I opened my eyes, but I didn't see anything. I was that child that believed if you laid perfectly still that the monster would just be like, guess she's not there. Could have sworn I saw her, but whatever. I literally still do that and just leave. Wrong. I heard my name. It was coming from the foot of my bed. I opened my eyes again, but this time when I looked down, I saw bright red eyes and horns.
Ooh.
The little man wasn't so little anymore. So I did what any 7 or 8-year-old would do, and I screamed bloody murder.
As you should.
This woke my parents. My dad's side of the bed was further from the door than my mom's. She describes his exit from the bed as Superman. She said he flew out of bed.
That's Dad right there.
Legit. He flew out of bed and landed in a straight-up belly flop on the floor. That is so Dad. He jumped up and ran straight to my room, beating her there. I was inconsolable and struggled to tell them what I saw. Needless to say, I was wedged tightly between them in their bed for the next week.
Oh, man.
The next day, my mom called our pastor and had him come over to bless the house. He went from room to room, reciting scriptures and flinging holy water, like they do in the movies. He got to my room and said he could definitely feel a presence in it. He couldn't tell what it was, but it did not like him being there. He made his way down the basement crawl space and said this was where he felt the biggest, darkest presence.
Of course.
Just in case you forgot, my room was right above the fucking basement.
Oh, I remember.
And the Jesus is outside of her door.
Oh, shit.
So I wonder if that added to it.
Oh,
like they were
shit,
not
they were
liking
mad.
that. Yeah. I never saw that little man or whatever the fuck was at the foot of my bed after that, though. My mom later told us that all this strange happenings had been occurring in that house for years. Like the time they left the house and came back to find the oven turned on to 400 degrees and all of my mom's pots melted in it.
Oh, shit.
She was a stickler for making sure the stove was turned off and her curling iron was unplugged. Typical 90s mom shit. Or the time we were having a sleepover in the living room and she saw our dog lying amongst us sleeping kids. She called his name to get him to move, when suddenly the dog came walking from behind her.
Oh.
When she looked back at us, the hellhound was gone. I guess poltergeists have pets too. Who knew?
I don't know why that one freaks me out.
Yeah, I hate that.
The dog's just like, what? Just walking from behind them and you're like, what the fuck?
I don't want an unfamiliar dog in my house.
No.
We moved out during the summer between 5th and 6th grade. My parents rented the house to some of their friends.
Damn, friends? Are you sure?
Turns out they were seeing spooky shit too. Like a woman walking up and down the hallway. Was Jesus still there?
Probably.
The little boy that lived there collected angel statues and would find them randomly moved or broken. Guess old Pulte's taste in decor was a little darker. I've driven by it a few times and wondered if the current owners ever experienced strange paranormal happenings like we did. From what I've heard, the poltergeist hopped from house to house, playing with all of us kids that lived on the cul-de-sac.
Oh, shit.
We all knew him as the little man on the insert wherever he played here.
Damn.
I have dreams
Wall
about
crib.
it. Yeah. I have dreams about it all the time. It's always haunted in my dreams, too. My dad was actually going to rent it to me before the other family, and the night before I was going to tell him, sure, I had a dream. It was still super doopy freaky deaky haunted, and I decided, nope, I'll pass on the nightmare.
No thanks.
I'll pass on that nightmare. I've also had a recurring dream where a bunch of us are in the house and a little dead girl is walking up and down the hallway.
Hate that.
All of us can see her except for one person in the room. And as long as one person doesn't see her, I have the dream again and again and again.
Oh.
Eventually, all of my dream buddies got on the same fucking page and saw the delightful dead girl and poof, no more dream.
Thank goodness you all saw her.
I know. So there you have it. Sorry, I know it was long, and even though I'm going to tell you that you can shorten it or omit anything unnecessary, I can already hear Alaina saying,
No.
No.
Fuck no.
keep being the beautifully badass bitches you are. One of
You
these
too.
days, you too, you do that. One of these days, I'll get caught up on the podcast, and by then, there will be 100 new episodes to listen to, because let's face it, people be peopling way too much, and murder's gonna keep on murdering because humanity is fucked.
Unfortunately true.
Facts. Maybe one day I'll send in the story about my dad and how he worked at the building in St. Louis, where they kept the real-life boy from an exorcism, and how no one was allowed on the floor where they kept him, or how the only way to get to and from the top floor of the building was in a coffin elevator. I think you should probably share that with us.
We're going to need that right away.
Or the time some neighbor kid saw a white figure walking down our driveway while we weren't home, but we couldn't find any footsteps. Who knows? I do. You're going to send those in. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed my paranormal tale, and hopefully someday I'll hear it on Listener Tales episode 2347. Until then, keep it weird, but not so weird that you are walking through your home and you see a whole bunch of dead things in the hallways and a little man on the wall and on the crib.
Yeah.
Because that's spooky.
Unless it's Jesus.
Yeah.
You know? Zaddy. Like you
Zaddy.
said.
Jesus is a zaddy. I get it. All right. Well,
Damn.
that was crazy.
These were some good 90s tales.
I love the 90s.
We had wood paneling. We had car phones.
Lit up Jesus.
We had no cell phones. Lit up Jesus.
Happy Meals with collectible toys.
The collectible toys.
We had it all.
Yeah. We did have it all in the 90s.
I know. I want it back.
Guys, I'm having like this is like the perfect thing for us to wear because lately I've been having such like brutal nostalgia for the 90s.
She really has.
Like brutal.
I have it.
It's painful.
I have it even though I didn't experience it very much.
I want it so bad.
Wanting something that you never had.
I miss it. It's excruciating. Let's all go back there. Okay.
We got to go somewhere.
We're going.
This timeline?
I think we're all going back there a little bit.
I mean, the fashion's coming back.
I feel like the fashion's coming back. I think people are realizing they don't want to be connected to their phones 24/7. Like, they were like, I was pretty sick to not do that.
I want these bad boys.
I want those back. I want a flip phone.
T9.
Yeah.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
Limited minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever came up with unlimited texting, what?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, sorry I didn't get back to you. I ran out of texting.
I ran out of texting.
To be the perfect excuse.
I loved that. I'm going to start using that.
You should.
Even though it's
sorry,
not
I don't have unlimited.
Sorry, I'm out of minutes.
I'm obsessed.
Get out of
sorry
here.
I didn't answer your call. I don't have any minutes left.
Sorry.
Well, sorry this has to be over. We're out of minutes.
Yeah, we're out of minutes. Sorry.
We hope you keep listening.
And we hope you
keep it weird. But not so weird that you throw off your wig at the end of the tail. Bye.
Struggling with bloat or indigestion? You're not alone. 2 out of 3 Americans suffer from poor gut health. I'm Tina Anderson, co-founder of Just Thrive Probiotic. As a mom of 3, when no probiotic solved my family's tummy troubles, I created my own. Just Thrive Probiotic is the only probiotic that arrives 100% alive in your gut, supporting 5-star digestion, immunity, and better sleep. We even have a formula for pets. Use code SIRIUS for 20% off at justthrivehealth.com/serious.
Hi, I'm Angie Hicks, co-founder of Angie. And one thing I've learned is that you buy a house, but you make it a home. Because with every fix, update, and renovation, it becomes a little more your own. So you need all your jobs done well. For nearly 30 years, Angie has helped millions of homeowners hire skilled pros for the projects that matter. From plumbing to electrical, roof repair to deck upgrades. So leave it to the pros who will get your jobs done well. Angie, the one you trust to find the ones you trust. Find a pro for your project at Angie.com.